How you doing, second grade? It's Mr. Parsons with another math lesson. Today, we going over counting by ones. It's a review, because we all know how to count by ones. All right? We're going over question number 1 on a pre-assessment. All right, you're going to see that in the slides that follow this. But before we go any further, I want to talk to you about the foundation of counting. Okay, we have these things called place value. And I'm just going to go over 2 place values, the tens and the ones place. That's it. You got the tens and the ones place. T for tens, O for ones. Now, pay attention. When you're counting by ones, the only spot you're looking at is the ones place. And as you go up, you only add 1 because you're counting by 1. That's why we get 1, 2, 3. That's what we're doing. But because it's so easy, we don't do that. Our mind automatically knows it's just 1. The next one is 2, because you added 1 more. Then you go again. 3. And you keep going. Then once we get to 9, something special happens. This turns into 0 and the 1 goes over here. Why is that? Because the pattern starts all over again. We reached a new level. It goes all the way back to 0 and our 1 goes over here. So now we have 10. 0. Now we're still looking at the ones place. We're not looking at nothing else because we're still counting by ones. 1, 2, 3. We still adding 1 to the ones place. That's it. 4. Till we get to 9. Then something special happens again. Because we can't have 10 in the ones place. That's 2 digits. The ones place is 1 digit. So that means the one that we're going to add to this 9 is going to go to the tens. We're still adding 1. But because we can't add any more to the ones place, we add it to the tens place. And now 1 becomes 2. Because we know 1, you add 1, 2. And then our cycle for the ones place starts all over again. 0. We got 20. 1. 2. 3. Goes all the way to what? You got it. 9. We can't have 10, right? So where's that 1 going to go? Exactly. Over to the tens place. And now it's going to become 3. And the cycle for the ones place starts all over again with exactly 0. So I'm pretty sure that you got it by now. When we're counting by ones, we're looking at the ones place. Always. Always looking at the ones place. And we're adding 1 to it. Once we get to 9, we're still going to add 1. But guess what? That 1 goes over to the tens place. That's the only time we worry about the tens place when we're counting up by ones. Is when we get to 9, we have to add 1 more to the tens place and then go right back to the ones place. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop all the way till 9. Can't add 1 more to the ones place. Got to add it to the tens place. Boom. That becomes a 4. Right? Goes right back to 0. Then we go 1. Take that out. 2. You got it. It's very simple, but you got to remember, counting by ones. We're looking at the ones place. When we're counting by ones, we're going to be looking at the ones place. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be going over in the slides that follow this one. All right. We're going to be counting by ones. I'm going to give you a number to start at, and you got to continue. And you got to finish the row. Remember, we're counting by ones. So look at that ones place. When we get to a 9, we got to go to the tens place, add the 1 over there. But then we go right back to the ones place with the next number, starting all over again. The cycle starts over with 0. Don't forget the cycle.